The Golden Bachelorette star, Joan Vassos, has a group of guys that is making fans cry this season. Although fans got plenty of laughs with Jack Lancioni around, it wasn't all fun and games. But this season is packed with characters that have kept viewers entertained. However, some fans say the men have them in tears. Joan Vassos sets the stage for her men. Undeniably, the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette have a completely different feel from other Bachelor Nation shows. Although the competitors are there to grab as much time as they can with the Bachelor or Bachelorette, the feeling is much different. For instance, during Jerry Turner's season, the Golden Ladies were a hoot. Not only did they keep fans rolling, but they were genuine mature women who also cheered each other on along the way. Likewise, the Golden Men may want to steal Joan Vassos' heart, but they are also comrades in their non-traditional love-seeking. In Joan Vassos' gentle way, she ushered the entire group into a world of openness. Although it was a hard experience for her to share the loss of her husband, Joan Vassos, it set the stage for each person to admit their own grief and open their hearts. Undoubtedly, Charles Ling has pulled on fans' heartstrings with his caring soul. Several people lost spouses or chose to end marriages for difficult reasons. However, their journeys have led them to where they are. Furthermore, the men supported each other and became great friends during the Golden Bachelorette. But there have been inspirational stories from all of the men who have lived lives they didn't expect. Joan Vassos' men have fans crying. While the guys were vying for Joan Vassos' attention, they bonded with their experience. Together they laughed, had fun, cried, and sorted through some of the situations in their lives that didn't go as planned. Unmistakably, their effort to support each other was evident even though they were chasing the same woman. On Reddit, one fan discusses how the relationships on the show are bringing them to tears. They say, "The men's friendships tear me up." Then, the user adds, "I have to say it is absolutely beautiful to see these men reinventing themselves through the male friendships they have found on the show. It seems like many of them do not have a lot of male friendships in their real life, and it tore me up to see some of them leave and be hugged by the other men." Someone else adds, "When Charles L. said, 'It's a different love,' yep, I found it too sweet. It's honestly the best part of the show, not a dig at Joan. Just being honest. All these guys have new besties and it's so beautiful to see. I cried when Pascal was hyping up Mark before his date and telling him to smile because he has such a beautiful smile. I am genuinely sad that we are now on to hometowns, so we won't really get to see the guys interact together anymore. Hoping there will be a men tell-all so we can see all the guys together again. It's been my favorite part of the show. It's truly so beautiful to watch these men transform and bond." Joan Vassos' men show strength through their sadness. Throughout the Golden Bachelorette season, Joan Vassos has fostered openness. She listens to each of her suitors as they discuss the twists and turns their lives have handed them. But even more so, the men have joked and shared about their journeys with each other. Captain Kim Boyk spoke about his life in the Navy and even bared his soul with his songwriting. Jonathan Roan had a flashback to his wife leaving him when he realized how hard it was to think about Joan sending him home. Charles Ling and Guy Gansert shared a touching moment when Guy explained what happened with Charles' wife's aneurysm. Additionally, Keith Gordon shared about becoming the girl dad he is so proud to be, but how hard it was to get there. Likewise, Chuck Chappell had a divorce and a death with his two former wives, and he even lost his mom during the show, and still is dedicated to connecting with Joan. Furthermore, Dan Roma shared his illness, and even incorporated it into the talent show. Without a doubt, they are each great guys and have a story. Furthermore, they are stronger men now that they have traveled through their experiences. While only one guy can leave with Joan Vassos arm in arm, all the men express it was an adventure worth taking if for nothing more than the unforgettable friendships they made. That's honestly why I want Golden BIP. All the guys just palling around will be so entertaining. Undeniably, Golden Bachelor in Paradise made someone think of Jack Lancioni, the guy who was just there for the cannonballs and whiskey. Oh man, yeah. When Pascal was saying that Mark was his best friends, I died a little inside. It broke my heart. We need a spin-off in which the guys travel together to different locations and enjoy the food, nightlife, etc. I completely agree. It's really refreshing to see so many examples of healthy masculinity and male friendship. What do you think about the relationships between Joan Vassos guys? Has it been heartwarming for you to watch them? Are you in tears too? Are you enjoying this season of the Golden Bachelorette? Drop your comments below. In a world where reality TV often focuses on youthful drama and whirlwind romances, the Golden Bachelorette has offered a refreshing, heartwarming take on finding love later in life. This groundbreaking season, starring Joan Vassos, a graceful and poised woman in her golden years, has not only captivated fans with its authenticity, but also brought out the most tender and emotional moments ever seen in the franchise. And much of that emotion stems from the group of men vying for her heart. Men whose vulnerability, life stories, and unexpected connections have left fans in tears. Joan's journey to love isn't about flashy dates or fleeting romance. It's about the deep, genuine desire to find a companion to share the next chapter of her life with. What makes this season so unique and so emotional are the men who have opened up their hearts, shared their stories, and allowed viewers to witness their struggles, triumphs, and hopes for a second chance at love. Joan Vassos, a bachelorette like no other. Joan Vassos entered the Golden Bachelorette as a beacon of elegance, grace, and wisdom. As a woman who had lived a full life, including the joys of family, love, and personal achievements, she came to the show looking for something deeper than the superficial connections often found on reality dating shows. Her warmth, sense of humor, and authenticity immediately drew viewers in, making her a beloved figure not only to the men on the show, but also to the millions watching from home. But it wasn't just Joan's presence that made this season special. What sets the Golden Bachelorette apart is that the show isn't just about romantic love. It's about healing, connection, and the human experience. The men, who have all faced loss in one form or another, are not just looking for a fleeting romance. They're searching for a partner to walk with them in this next phase of life, to share memories, hold hands, and laugh together as they embrace their golden years. Throughout the season, the depth of emotion has been palpable. There have been tearful goodbyes, as some men realized they weren't quite ready for another relationship after losing a spouse. There were also emotional breakthroughs, where men who had once closed themselves off to the possibility of love realized they could open their hearts again. One particularly emotional moment came when Tom, a retired school teacher, shared how losing his wife of 35 years had left him feeling completely lost. Joan, with her gentle understanding, shared her own experiences of loss and how she had found strength in her family and friends. The two bonded over their shared pain, and the connection they forged in that moment was one of the most heartfelt of the season. Fans flooded social media with posts about how raw and real that conversation felt, with many sharing their own stories of love and loss. Fans moved to tears. As the season progressed, it became clear that this wasn't just any dating show. It was a journey of healing, hope, and finding love in the most unexpected places. Fans took to social media in droves to express how moved they were by the men's stories. "I can't stop crying." One fan tweeted after an episode featuring Henry's emotional confession about missing his late wife. "This show is so real and beautiful. These men are such an inspiration." Another fan wrote, "The Golden Bachelorette has me crying every episode. These men have been through so much, and to see them still hopeful for love is just incredible." The show has tapped into something deeper than just entertainment. It's become a source of inspiration and a reminder that love is timeless. The vulnerability of Joan and her suitors has touched viewers of all ages, and many have expressed how much they appreciate seeing a portrayal of romance that isn't focused on drama but on real human connection. A journey worth watching. As Joan continues her journey to find love, it's clear that the Golden Bachelorette is not just about a woman finding a partner. It's about all the contestants finding themselves, healing from their pasts, and embracing the future with hope. Each man's story is a testament to the power of love, resilience, and the belief that it's never too late to open your heart. For fans, watching these men shed tears, share their stories, and build connections with Joan has been an emotional roller coaster. But it's also been a beautiful reminder that love, in all its forms, can come at any stage of life. Whether Joan finds her match or not, the men of the Golden Bachelorette have already won the hearts of fans around the world, leaving them crying not from sadness, but from the beauty of seeing love and vulnerability on full display.